more specifically their digital business, the alt business. Nachiket Pandvedya, the CEO of Balaji Telefilms alt division, now joins in. Thanks a lot, Nachiket, for joining in. There was a target that you had given to our colleague Varinder Bansal that 4 to 5 million subscribers, paid subscribers in the next 3 to 4 years. 7 weeks into launch, how many subscribers do you have right now as far as Alt Balaji is concerned?
Well, we have a healthy base of subscribers. We have 3 million downloads in a record time.
And that's also paid guys?
No, those are actually people who are just downloading, but we are converting at a very, very healthy rate. I think much above our expectations.
So what is the breakup of paid subscribers to the downloads?
I can't quickly do that. I think we'll have to wait for a quarter to do that, simply because I think our subscriptions are for 6 months, a quarter. And
world over the ratio is around 3 to 4%. Would you be around 3 to 4%?
We'll beat that ratio.
5%?
Hazard a guess.
All right, Nachiket, you're saying that we are at around 3 million downloads as of now. You can't give us numbers as of now, but definitely for FY18, you're already having some target.
Right.
So in terms of downloads, what's your target? And in terms of subscribers as well, what could be your target there?
So basically, we are looking at anywhere between 30 and 40 million downloads.
Okay.
If the pace of internet, of course, continues to grow at the way it is today, thanks to the telcos giving out internet free, we are looking at between 1.5 million subs to 2 million subs.
Okay.
And we are tracking well on it in the initial 7-8 weeks of results that we've got.
Okay.
And just as an interesting side fact, we are on the top 3 grossing apps on iPhone and iPad as of now. So that's, that's something that's very encouraging to us, and also should be encouraging to anybody who's listening to this.
All right. Nachiket, I just wanted, you said around 1.5 to around 2.5 million approximately are the subscribers that you're looking at. So let's get that same plate up. We were just showing the plate up. If we're going by a subscriber for what? I think we're charging around 25 rupees approximately. We should do around 50 to around 75 crores in terms of a top line for FY18. And how's that number likely to grow in FY19? Going ahead.
Without wanting to build a P&L in the first 7 weeks of launching, what I'd say is that right now the pricing is highly related to the internet consumption in the way it is going. When we made this business plan, for example, my driver didn't have an internet service, but right now he does, and he's watching video on it. So we are very conscious that we have to move our price points with the volumes, and therefore the revenues will be dependent on that. It will be very healthy. We are planning to break even in 3 years at a subscriber level of anywhere between 3.5 and 4 million subscribers, and an ARPU level of 48. And we feel that we can achieve this level consistently throughout the first year. We also have a high degree of optimism because we've got billing from 80 countries other than India right now, and therefore this is truly a global play. We're hoping that about 26 to 30 million Indians of 18 years and above who are able to understand Hindi and other languages will get attracted to our content, are familiar with these paying systems, and will get us revenues at the double the ARPU of what we get.
Right, Nachiket, we get the demographics, but you spoke about 48 rupees as an ARPU. That is annual revenue per user, average annual revenue per user? Monthly 48 rupees. So 25 is what you charge right now. Are you looking at increasing?
Yes, we will at some stage. See, this is a first 3-month offer which expires on July 15th.
Okay.
After which there will be a revision upwards for consumers. This was an early bird offer. Of course, the ARPU is also decided by 2 factors. One is that we have a TVOD scheme, that is, you can buy a show at 30 rupees.
Okay.
For example, the Tamil show that we put out is 30 rupees. And the second factor is that abroad, it's exactly double the price of what it is here in India.
All right. Nachiket, I think there's so much of appetite and the street likes what you're saying. So you just pull up the intraday chart. It seems, Nachiket, your investors are really listening to you because the stock has recovered close to around 3.5 to 4% from the low point of the day. That being said, I think last year, you all were talking about investing some more money in this. How much money have you already invested? Are you looking to put some money? And where will you raise this money from?
So right now, I think in the parent, through QIP and from some promoter-led investments, we are 215 crores strong.
Okay.
And that's a very, very healthy number for us to go by. It'll definitely take us with our plans more than 3 years into our game.
Okay.
We believe that with the initial success, there will be people who will be attracted to investing in what we are doing. But I feel that as the next 6 months pan out and the results come in on a more consistent basis, there'll be more solid announcements to that effect that we make.
All right, that's as far as the alt business is concerned, but keep that plate, the film business, on an operating basis, they've consistently, lost money over the last 4 years. That's been a drag to the company's revenues. You think, to the company's profitability, you think that EBIT loss in the films division will continue, how to mitigate that? And plus you have the production burden of this one too.
Well, one of the things that we are doing in the company is changing it into a B2C IP controlling value-based business.
Okay.
And the film business is an IP-based business. From a purely alt perspective, about half our shows are actually based on the film business. We have rewritten film scripts like Romil and Jugal, which we had as a film, or we are leveraging a franchise Ragini MMS into an alt series. So what we are trying to do is that use the film business as a repository of intellectual property that will also drive the alt business. And I'm hoping that value will come through in the digital business.
So when do you plan to break even in the alt business?
In 3 years. Alt business breaks even 3 years from now. We started in April 16th, just 7 weeks ago, and that is at a base of 3.5 to 4 million subs.
All right, so 3 years from now, let's wind this conversation down by just getting some numbers from you in terms of revenues. What kind of a number can we do? We know we're going to be EBITDA positive. And in the next 3 years, what kind of money are we looking to invest? I just asked you that. I think 100 crores is what you're at earmarked for the next couple of years to put into alt. Give us a 3 years perspective. Top line, we're going to break even at the EBITDA front, and how much money will you be investing?
So, you can do the calculations. We're looking at 3.5 to 4 million at a 48 per month level.
All right.
So, we expect to have a very, very healthy top line. We have raised about 150 crores in the QIP plus. With the promoters addition, it will be about 200, 215 in the parent, and that should last us as an investment for 3 years. And that's the business end of it. But what this really does to the stock is to get 3 million paying subs in an internet market. That adds value to our business, that makes it attractive from a B2C and an IP point of view. We'll also be roughly having 100 shows that we own. You must realize that our business so far is making shows that we don't own.
Right.
They're owned by other television channels and broadcasting networks, but we'll have those 100 shows. So I think one is, of course, the bottom line. The other is the tremendous value that we'll bring to the balance sheet.
All right, fair point. You spoke about 3.5 paid subscribers coming by in the next 3 years. At 48 rupees, it turns to around 200 crores of revenue, which is 50% higher than what they did in the last year.
You're
and
going
this
to be getting the app
would be
soon?
Sorry?
You're going to be going in for the app.
I am not sure whether I'll be going in for the app or not, but if I do, I will definitely contact Nachiket. We hope for the investors.